We're with State Senator Jason Allen, State Senator Alan Cropsey, and State Representative Wayne Schmidt, joined on the phone now by someone who is very closely watching, as we are now 6 days before the Michigan primary, Rick Haglund, the referee, so-called, for the Michigan Truth Squad, and a former reporter. Nice to meet you, Rick.
Good to be with you, Mike.
We're sitting here with some elected officials who no doubt yesterday saw the news about Mike Cox and the so-called Manoogian Mansion party. An affidavit issued from someone who apparently saw him at the party says he got a lap dance. It sort of corroborated the whole story that's been haunting the Attorney General since he's been running for governor for what seems like about 3 years now. What was your reaction yesterday? Is that dirty politics at work, or is it the air coming out of the balloon of the Mike Cox campaign?
Well, that's a good question. Maybe a little bit of both. At the root of this, basically what's happening is Norman Yatuma, the attorney from Birmingham, who's representing the family of Tamara Green, the slain stripper, is trying to figure out how she was killed, and Mike Cox's investigation into the Manoogian Mansion party where she supposedly danced has come under repeated question in this campaign. And Cox has even admitted that this has hurt him, hurt his campaign. But obviously he denies that he had didn't have anything to do with this party. He was not there as this biker security guard guy claims. Mm-hmm. So it's been kind of a mess for Mike and the campaign.
How has his campaign, according to the Truth Squad, been a very clean one, the Attorney General?
Yeah, I would. We've called him out for a few things, but basically there hasn't been anything really untoward happening on his part. I mean, he's probably he's been part of some sleazy attacks, really, by a couple of these soft money groups who we don't know very much about. So, I mean, we've been more, really critical of them for coming out and attacking Mike and some of the other candidates and really not saying who they are.
Which of the gubernatorial campaigns has gone the most sideways, according to the Michigan Truth Squad? Which campaign has had the most fouls?
I haven't really tallied them up. I think we've probably, if you looked at it, they're probably all pretty close in terms of the number of fouls and warnings that we've issued. I don't know that anybody really stands out on this one.
Okay. It's MichiganTruthSquad.com for people who want to have a look and see?
Yes, it is.
MichiganTruthSquad.com, where you can decide for yourself, as we're now only 6 days away. Thank you very much. Rick Haglund there is the referee for the Michigan Truth Squad. The three elected officials in front of me, I take it you've all decided who you'll back for governor?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 3 decided voters.
And,
we won't ask you who.
We have one candidate for Congress who's backing anybody that's running.
No, I wouldn't ask you who you're backing necessarily, but it is interesting to know that you've decided because we keep hearing about this big number of undecideds. You can say if you want to.
I've taken a look at all of them. I've sat down with all of them, or I've worked with one of them, and I think the Republican Party has a great team out there. I personally am voting for the Congressman, Pete Hoekstra. I think he has a good basis of social conservatism as well as legislative experience and business experience. So I think Pete's done a good job of standing up against Obama, and he seems to have a good idea of what needs to turn Michigan around.
Representative Schmidt, do you care to tell us who you're backing or no?
I also decided to go with Congressman Hoekstra.
You did?
A long thinking process, reviewed a variety of things, and again, kind of Western Michigan, Northern Michigan, generally similar values and such. So,
do you think there are people who are saying maybe I would have voted for Cox, but after this, and the fact that if he does get the nomination, we're going to be hearing about this. There could be more surprises, more scandalous sort of reports. Maybe I better not go that way.
I think there's a lot of undecided out there. And as we've been out doing a lot of door-to-doors, that's the question that keeps coming up is that who to vote for. And I think that when you look at the concerns on all sides, because nobody's going to be the perfect gubernatorial nominee, that people are trying to make a decision on who's going to be the next leader for the state because there's so many concerns. And I think that's weighing on a lot of people's minds.
Well, by this time next week, if we talk by phone or in person, wherever you may be, the three of you will know. We'll have lots of answers, maybe, or maybe they'll be hanging chads in some of the races.
I hope not.
But good luck to all of you, and especially Senator Allen in your race there. I can't wait to hear what happens and get on with the next phase.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
State Senator Jason Allen, State Representative Wayne Schmidt, State Senator Alan Cropsey here in our Gillespie Group storefront studio. I'm Michael Patrick Shields. We're back in a flash.